Wild Things, 1998, directed by John MacNaughton, starring Kevin Bacon, Matt Dillon, Denise Richards, and Neve Campbell. Teacher Matt Dillon gets accused of rape by his teenage students, rich girl Denise Richards, and criminal Neve Campbell, and he gets off with the help of his lawyer Bill Murray. Turns out they were actually fucking and just wanted to get money off of Denise Richards' mom. And by they, I mean Matt Dillon, Denise Richards, and Neve Campbell. Policeman Kevin Bacon is there to prove that they were all working together. So what happens is Matt Dillon kills Neve Campbell and frames Denise Richards, who ends up getting killed by Kevin Bacon as he was working together with Matt Dillon. But actually, Neve Campbell was alive, and she and Matt Dillon kill Kevin Bacon so they can get away. But actually, Neve Campbell poisoned Matt Dillon and got away with the money with the help of Bill Murray, lawyer Bill Murray. This is a tricky movie for me to judge. I'm 90% sure this is satire, but the little I've read from the director leads me to believe this might be a genuinely dumb movie. And it is so stupid that it satirizes the genre perfectly. The first 40 minutes are constantly telling you that this is a teacher and his teenage students, and that it's wrong. It tells you that it's wrong, but it doesn't take a genius to know why a sexual relationship like that is wrong. But as soon as the legal drama ends, well, the first 40 minutes of legal drama, what happens is a sex scene between the teacher and his students. And it is shot in a near pornographic way. The movie really wants you to get horny for this teacher and his students. The women are there just to be sexual objects and victims until Neve Campbell poisons Matt Dillon at the end, which the director considers a class-conscious part of the movie, because the poor girl is the one that keeps the money, but that's almost the only time classism gets touched outside of Denise Richards making fun of Neve Campbell for being poor, but she never really meant it. It was just to keep appearances up, because they were fucking as in secret, as I said before. There's a hilarious amount of plot twists, some of which are very predictable. Right after the first plot twist, which is that the teacher Matt Dillon is fucking his students, Denise Richards and Neve Campbell, Kevin Bacon says something along the lines of, "People are not always what they appear to be," which is a classic line for someone that's secretly evil. I really think Kevin Bacon and Matt Dillon should have kissed. It looked like it was gonna happen, but it just never happened when it's revealed, because Matt Dillon is in a towel, and I think it would have brought it even more over the top. And apparently it was written, but the studio didn't want any gay stuff, any male gay stuff, because Denise Richards and Neve Campbell do kiss teenage students, by the way. So I'm pretty sure this is a satire. Like I'm almost fully sure. Because because of these points, and but whether it's a satire or not, the movie's biggest strength is that it's very entertaining, and I kind of hope it was intended to be genuine, but just landed as a satire, because it makes it even funnier. But yeah, Wild Things. I never bothered to learn the character names outside of Matt Dillon, who is Mr. Lombardo, because that's kind of a funny name, and they say it way too much. So that's why I referred to everyone by their names, by their actor names. Also, I thought it would have been funnier to just call them by their names instead of searching their characters' names, because I have the internet and that's how I learned the director and other stuff. But yeah. By the way, this guy directed Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer. Portrait is a hard word for me to say, which is a great movie.